Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the next edition of the Act and its Impact, the series on the Companies Act 2013. In this edition, let's talk a little bit about financial statements. Now, this Act defines a financial statement, and that is contained in Section 2, subsection 40 of the Act. The section reads, financial statements in relation to a company includes a balance sheet at the end of the year, a profit and loss account, or in the case of a company which is running not for profit, the income and expenditure account, a cash flow statement for the financial year, a statement of changes in equity, which is also called as your SOCI, and any explanatory notes that are attached to the balance sheet, the P&L account, the cash flow, or the SOCI. And that is how the Act defines a financial statement. Now, this section also specifies that a cash flow is not mandatory for a one-person company, a small company, or a company which is a dormant company. Now, what's a dormant company? We'll discuss this in the next edition of the Act and its Impact. And let's move ahead now with financial statements. Now, having discussed what is financial statement, I think it's also important to understand who should sign financial statements as stipulated under this Act. There is, of course, another section, which is Section 134, subsection 1, which speaks about signing of financial statements, which says the financial statements are required to be signed by the chairman of the board, where he is so authorized by the board, or two directors of the company, the CEO if he is a director of the company, the CFO, or the company secretary of the company, wherever they are appointed. So it means where you have a KMP, the financial statement gets signed by the KMP. In any other case, it needs to be signed by the chairman if so authorized by the board, or two directors of the company. Ladies and gentlemen, we discussed what are financial statements and who should sign financial statements. Additionally, it will be very interesting for you to note that consolidated financial statements are now a must under this Act. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this patient hearing and stay tuned to more editions of the Act and its Impact. Thank you.